From the Wisconsin Taxpayers Alliance, Tuesday, May 6, 2014, a brief interview with Todd Berry, President. 3, 2, 1. Mr. Berry, you have a new report out about how the state's shifting population will affect Wisconsin's future economic growth. What is changing?
Well, it's nothing we shouldn't know. It's just we haven't really been paying attention, and that is we now have this large group of baby boomers that is entering retirement age and leaving the workforce. At the same time, if we've been watching school enrollments over the last 15 plus years, we know that school enrollments in Wisconsin have been dropping. Today's and yesterday's students are tomorrow's workers, so when you put it all together, what you've got is a workforce that is not going to grow for the next 20, 30 years.
What are the economic implications of this demographic shift?
Well, this is sort of a good news, bad news story. The good news is if the workforce is needing more workers, wages will get bid up, and also unemployment rates will be lower. So for the folks that are coming into the workforce, that's good news. The not so good news for the rest of the economy is if you have fewer people coming into the workforce, you have less household formation, car purchase, home purchase, appliance purchase. You have a smaller group of wage earners to pay taxes, while at the same time you have more reliance of retirees on increased government services.
And what are the implications for government given this demographic shift?
Well, for the wage cohort, the people that are working and making money, if there are fewer of them, tax collections are going to suffer. Income tax may not grow as fast. We may not see the kinds of purchases to the same degree that generated as many sales taxes in the past. So you're not going to see state tax revenue grow at the kind of clip you did in the 90s. At the same time, at the other end of the age spectrum, with more seniors, you're going to have, again, increased demand for public services, health services, social services, at the same time that they have less income and therefore are probably paying less in taxes.
What can be done now to address this decline in the working age and increasing the retirement age populations?
Basically, what we first could do is make sure that we aren't losing kids. We've got to graduate every possible high school student at a level where he or she is well educated and well trained. We can't have districts losing 30, 40, 50% of their kids. The same pretty much goes for colleges. We can't have a freshman dropout rate in the UW system. It varies quite a bit from campus to campus, but averages, say, 15%. The other thing we need to think about is we do lose a fair number of well-educated, well-trained people in their 20s or early 30s. We've got to make Wisconsin a very attractive place for them to want to return. We know that goes on a lot already. We've got to play to that strength. We also have to probably have a discussion about immigration, because Wisconsin, if there were no federal government, you'd probably see state business leaders, political leaders, making not just trade trips to other companies, but perhaps people trips, in that we would be looking for highly educated, trained people that we could, in effect, import into Wisconsin. The problem, of course, is all that runs somewhat up against a lot of controversy over federal immigration policy.
Thank you, Mr. Berry. That's Todd Berry, President of the nonprofit, nonpartisan Wisconsin Taxpayers Alliance. For more information, go to www.wistax.org. That's www.